This will be the prime time to really get your garden ready, working the soil, planting your cool season crops, so you can be harvesting in November and even through December if you plant the proper things.
And all the sweat and hurry may be rewarded with some leafy and rooting vegetables that are sweetened by the seasonal conditions.
You do want to get things relatively established and starting, if you're doing from seed, to where you're actually getting those young sprouts up before it starts really getting too cold. But with the cooler temperatures, that's when the plants thrive. They're not under stress. So your vegetables and fruit during that time are much sweeter than they would be in your warm season crops.
But as always, so much depends on the effort you put into amending your unforgiving desert soil.
It does require that you really focus on your soil because the health of your plants rely really on the soil. So it's all about the soils as far as I'm concerned.
That's why one of our popular fall gardening classes is a refresher course on many composting essentials and an introduction to some clever innovations.
That's been a very popular class in the recent years. We will be doing vermicomposting, which is composting with worms. We'll also be doing just your regular composting. And we've added a new feature to this class, which is bokashi. You use inoculated like bran, rice bran, and that will help break down things. You can add things to your bokashi unit that you don't do in your regular composting, like dairy products, bones and things. It's closed system and it can just be right under your counter.
And that will get even your most precious plants off to an excellent start.
It's been way too hot to plant a lot of these things, so that your shrubs and your trees, before it really starts getting cold, you want to start thinking about doing that now so they're somewhat established before the really cold season comes into play. We tend to think that Las Vegas doesn't have those change of seasons and we don't see the change of the leaves, but we do have several trees that will do that, and some of our vines will also do that. So you can come out and see some of our autumn colors.
And if you like what you see at the preserve, we want you to feel free to chat with any of our staff or trained volunteers about how to do it yourself and give your own home garden an autumnal flourish.
We have signs that say, ask our gardener or ask our docent about such and such. And they'll be more than happy to explain to you what they're doing or what are some of the things that you need to be doing in your garden. And in fact, they love spreading their knowledge and enthusiasm on what's going on in the garden or what you can do to make your garden just as spectacular as it is here.